Hi, I'm Jay Skinner, and this is the Buyers and Sellers pre-show. And I'll play some songs. I may sing a little bit, but we're glad you're here. And then at 10:35, we'll start, and we'll be 30 minutes up and down. It'll be a great show. Today, it's all about hiring places and ways that work, and then keeping the people you hire. So stick around. Enjoy this song, Pennies from Heaven. Every time it rains, pennies from heaven. Don't you know, each cloud contains pennies from heaven. If you're just joining us, I'm Jay Skinner, and this is the Buyers and Sellers Show, pre-show. So when you hear it thunder, don't run under a tree, 'cause there'll be pennies from heaven for you, you and me. Pennies from heaven, and we're live. Hey, there you go. I got a little, there Tom Ginn says, keep on jamming. Thanks, Tom. I like to keep on jamming. So we got a big day. And for those of you that this might be your first time here, I'm Jay Skinner. We call this the Buyers and Sellers Show. It's 30 minutes up and down. We have some fun. Like I said, play a little song at the beginning while people are coming in. And boy, am I happy to see people. Look at this. Sharon, good morning. It's day 767 on your competition. The competition officially started yesterday for the American Hero Contest, too. So this is a special one, and this is Sharon's website. She has gone live every single day for the last 767 days. Can you believe that's for her business? And it's a great one. It's Reveal Products. Go to thesharonhoffmeister.com and check her out. And she'll be my guest on Friday, the day before Christmas. And she'll be doing a fantastic, like a marathon to win a contest for going live. They're going to do a drop dead thing at the end of the year with her and I guess 3 or 4 others to see who wins. It'll be great. We're all going to help. So look forward to that. Thank you. Okay, got some more people here. Scott Ricard, good morning. I'm glad you enjoyed the song. Thank you very much. And good morning, Doug Wing. Thank you for coming. Really appreciate everybody showing up here for the show. So one of the things is this title of the show is about hiring. And the fact is that I run into so many big business people every day. And it's like we're all lamenting, or they're all lamenting about how difficult it is to hire. And so what I'm going to do is share some of my success with you that I've had. And this success goes to many, many years, and then most recently. So it's not old news. And I just want you to know I'm not going to talk about um, Indeed or some of the other job sites that are out there. I'm I'm going to talk about the ones that I think probably will make a bigger difference to you if you've got a company and you're just trying to hire things. Fact is that while these business owners, and you may be one of them, um, are frustrated, it's not the end of the world and it can really be fixed. Um, think about it with me. If you're okay, hold on just a second here. Look at this. Oh, did you see that? If you're hunting ducks, where are you going to go? Where are you going to go? Think about this. Now, this is a duck that was given to me when Stratus was sold in 2008, and we had a party kind of celebrating that first acquisition. But one of the things that I always told them when I was doing management meetings was, you got to understand what you're hunting and where they hang out. So there's your duck. I'll put that. Let's put that duck right there as a reminder. I'll make his face go this way. There we go. There we go. Anyway, when we're talking about ducks, okay, and hunting them, if you're doing that, then we're seeking our duck this time. We're talking about hiring people. We're seeking, and think about this, we're seeking a business relationship and loyalty with good people who love their family, their country, and could stand to make some additional money, or maybe just get a better job. And we got to figure out where they hang out. We go to the ponds and fields where the ducks hang out. We should go where these people hang out. And I'm just assuming that this is the kind of people that you want to hire. Now, remember, you've heard this before. This is not my quote by any means, but I really can't even figure out who to attribute it to. The people don't normally quit their jobs. They quit their bosses and the environment created by management. And by the way, I've got some people on here like Doug and other business people that I know are attending right now from all the different platforms. Please jump in there and make comments. And Doug, if you're still here and you've got a how wing comment about people, I would sure love to see it. Or a Doug Wing comment, whatever you've got there, because Doug is one of my favorite guests that I have on here because he totally understands the value of loving people and using money, and the hiring practices that his company, the Little Giant Ladder Company, used were and are a model for what I would do, and I suggest should be for you as well. So let's just keep going here. Where to find people who want to work. 2, what to tell them so they will want to work with you. And 3, write down what you told them and make it your mission. That's where we're going. So the number one thing that I want to think about here is, where do the kinds of people that you're looking for, and here we are again, good people, love their family, their country, they could stand to make some additional money, maybe just get a better job. Where do these people hang out that could be working for you and in your company? And I want to say, well, everybody's on Facebook, probably the most visited social media platform on earth. It makes me wonder. Let's see. Got a comment here from someone. Look at this. Doug, thank you. Doug says, hire for attitude first, then train them what you want them to do. You can't teach positive attitude. Absolutely. Doug, thank you so much. I'll leave that up there for a second for everyone to see it. Very important when you're in the hiring process. Hire for attitude first, then train them what you want them to do. You can't teach positive attitude. Okay, so we're going to have to go find these people that we're interested in. And one of the first places we're going to look at some different ones would be Facebook. And you may say, well, I've got a marketing company that's helping me with that stuff. Well, if you're still griping about not finding people, then that marketing company may not be serving you how you want to be served. And that will kind of go down to this. I've got a thought about that. And one of my friends here, let me see if I put this on here. It was, I'm going to go to a quote right here. This will come up again. But when you're talking about people that you've already hired, they're supposed to be doing this for you and it's not happening. Well, never let a blind person proofread your vision. And that's from C.J. Johnson. He's the senior pastor elect for Northview Church in Carmel, Indiana, where I go to the Westfield branch there. But never let a blind person proofread your vision. You may have a great marketing company that's putting stuff up, but if they haven't got your vision, then you're going to have to train them, work with them, figure out what to do. Okay, back to track. Where do you find them? I talked about Facebook, and here's what we're going to do. I'm going to share my screen and take you right to my Facebook right there. And I'm even going to do like this so you can see it even bigger. And I'm going to give you an example of where people are hanging out. And this may be a real revelation to you or not. But I bet just about every one of you finds yourself on Facebook sometime. And believe me, the rest of the world does too. Here's what you can do here. I'm going to make a little note here. We go to Facebook and then jobs groups. Join and post from your personal account and your business account. So if you've created a business group or business account in Facebook, great. You can buy ads, you can post from there, you can do things from there to find employees. And at the same time, you can post up right here. And I'm going to show you an example of what's out there you may not even know. Upper left-hand corner, it says search Facebook. You can see I already practiced right here the word jobs. And look what we get. Jobs on Facebook. Okay, you can go in there and there's an area for that. You'll actually find jobs nearby if you're looking for a job. Okay, I'm going to go backwards. But here's the one that gets pretty interesting is that you can go in here and you can find job groups right here. And oh my gosh, hey, keep going down. You'll find me. Right? How about that? All right, good. Anyway, need a job? Are you hiring? Look at all the groups that are here in Facebook. And the funny thing is that when I look at groups here on my side, we can look at my groups that I'm already in. And look, this is Indianapolis jobs groups. Basically, if I'm working for a client here in Indianapolis, I get in there and I help them join groups. Indianapolis jobs in Indy. We could do the same thing here. If you were looking for groups that say, we're looking for Philly jobs, and look and see if there's groups in there for Philly jobs. In this case, it wouldn't be my groups. It would just be because I'm not members of Philly groups, but look at all these jobs in Philly. These are groups where people are members. There's 45,000 people that are member of jobs in Philly. And if all you do is you just go in here and you join these groups, and then when you got a job, you post up in those groups and put the description, put the pay, and put what you're looking for. And this is where these people are going to look. These are regular people, and they're also noticing this too. And I'm going to take you back to the homepage here. Hi, Doug. Look, and there. Oh, look at that. That's so fun. You can go right here. What's on your mind, and you can post up, I got a job, and you can type all about it and maybe use a hashtag tag jobs, something like that, or you can paste in the job description from your company. And people in your group and people that are friends of yours are going to spot that. And then the other part is that what I want you to do is, we're going to go back to here. It's like, connect with all your employees. For crying out loud, make sure everybody knows you're hiring, what the deal is, and send them an email so they can copy it and post it in their Facebook feed. I mean, you need to join all the job groups that's, and post up your jobs. But make sure all the employees know about it. Or if you can connect to them, at Facebook, then tag them so that they can forward the ads out. But start using the network that's the best, the people that work at your place, and have them let all their friends and everybody that's in their network and everyone that could possibly find that you're hiring, let them see it. And those people will contact you. I know they will. It just happens. So we talked about running Facebook ads from your business profile in Facebook. And it's got to be fun and happy, short and sweet. And make sure you got all the information. Don't make them fish around to find your phone number or your email. And if you've got a job section on your website, you can send them to that, but make it as personal as you can possibly do. I'll tell you what, if you get overwhelmed with people that are interested in working at your place, then send me, a present. But that's what can happen with you if you just go where the people are. Looks like I may have some comments here. Let's see what people have to say. Right there, comments. Go back up here. Doug, thank you. Let's see. It's like, Doug, you're a great guest on the show through these comments. Thank you. Little things I look for when hiring: Eagle Scouts, people that grew up on farms, and farmers know how to work hard. You see, that's the thing. People that grew up on farms because they learned how to work hard. And I can attest to that. A design engineer that worked for me for years and years and years grew up in a farm environment. By the time he got into the professional world, he had done so much just working at home. It was awesome. Ron Goodwin, thanks for your comment. You say, I have no firewall between personal and business Facebook profile. Authenticity wins every time. Yes, everyone. That's important. And if you're hiding from your customers and prospects or potential employees and things like that, that's a whole nother, that's another issue, and then good information, Jay. Action solves issues. You know it. Thank you, Terrell. And then see what Tom Ginn says. What would you recommend if you have an opportunity that's not a job? And Tom, I would recommend that you do exactly what you do, which is you get the word out. Tom is involved in a number of different businesses, including some network and relationship marketing opportunities. And it's like, that's Facebook. In fact, that's very much what we're talking about here. People get interested in what their friends are doing and how they can make some additional money. And so that goes to the experts in network marketing. Today, we're talking about the regular JOBs where you've got a plant and you're hiring and you're trying to get people to work for you. And I know that I hear this on an ongoing basis from people that are, suffering from this right here. You see that? You see that revolving door. And that goes to what you're going to be telling people once you do hire them and how that goes. That if it's customers or it's employees, you don't want to be creating a revolving door. Well, a big part of that is what Ron just mentioned here is that you have to have integrity. You have to be the same personally as you are a business and have something that people would want to be part of. Connect with all your employees and message or tag them so they can share about jobs. Of course you can. We talked about this. The social media area is where everybody goes. I mean, everybody. You might get on comments, well, I don't have a Facebook account or whatever. That's great. Okay. But I'm telling you that most people at least keep an account going, even if they don't post up, to see what's going on with their kids or their friends or something that's happening. Or if they need a job, they're liable to be looking here, and they can go to their Facebook account, search the word jobs, and literally find them right here. And I'm going to demonstrate that for you for a minute. So let's put the screen back up, and I'm going to show you. So let's see, search Facebook, and I'm going to do jobs. See what we get. See if I get lucky. Okay. And what does it come up? Look at this. Jobs nearby for me. Look, I can go. I got places to go right now. And if you're an employer or somebody in your company has put up some content about potential jobs somewhere, of course, mine's popping up because I'm talking about jobs. Look at all this stuff. And look, these people talk about jobs and talk about jobs and talk about jobs. So the thing is that this is a possible place to go. But where are other places that people hang out and ducks hang out? If you want to answer, you can tell me, but I'm going to tell you right here. Next door neighborhood. Next door neighborhood. If you aren't part of next door neighborhood, I'll be surprised. That is becoming, in some people would say it's become like the new Facebook. And we're going to go there right now. I'm going to type it right in and share that next door. And let's share this, add to stream. Let's take a look at this. Next door. If you don't know about next door, now you do. This is all over the country, and just a lot of cool stuff in there. And people in are getting in there and searching for things. And from a business standpoint, there's a couple things you can do. The first thing I want you to do is I just want you to search hiring as an example. And then up's going to come neighbors that are talking about hiring, businesses that are talking about hiring. Here's some posts now hiring. And these are automatically in the same area. So if you've got people working at your company and you say, hey, post up that, our company's hiring, we're looking for good people. There you go. This is what you do. And you're going to get friends of friends and people that know each other and good things like that. And don't tell me that people aren't out there looking for jobs, because they are, but you're probably not hunting in the right pond or field for these ducks. Look at that. They're down the corner. Because they're out there. And then make yourself available when you do it. Nextdoor is a good place. And kind of a cool thing about Nextdoor here is, let's say go here, is you can add a business page. And you go right in here and you create your own business page. And, how you're going to do it. You can create I think the best way is to keep it separate. I've done this for clients already, actually gotten in, created their business page and that sort of thing underneath the email address with their business. And then once I've done my job for them and I'm no longer working with them and it goes to their marketing people or whoever is going to manage it on an ongoing basis, I just have it. We send a message to Nextdoor and they take it over. It's great. But having a business account makes Nextdoor even more valuable, and you can do all sorts of cool things. And lots of people are on Nextdoor. What I say, have your employees post up for you. And then, of course, you should start a business page too. So, where else are people posting up? Let me go over to comments, see if anybody else has come in here. I certainly would be interested if you have any comments about this hiring issue. We see it a lot all over, and I'm going to tell you another place these ducks are hanging out. Instagram. In fact, Instagram is getting so popular, and we're going to go over here. Let's just take a look at Instagram, for instance. How does that work? There we go. Bang. Share this stream. There we go. Look at this with me. Now, some of you have probably been seeing that I've been posting up a lot on doing a daily for 100 days in a row is going to be a daily TikTok. And that's a lot of fun. And I'm doing it. And okay, see, it jumps up here and says, well, I know Mark. I'm going to follow him. Of course I will. Oh, look at that. There's people I know. Okay, so now what do we search under Instagram? Why don't we search hashtag Jobs Indie? You can see I practiced. When you're doing technology, everyone, always practice in advance. So Jobs Indie, and then up comes potential jobs right there that you could click on. And look, whoever this is, they're hiring. They're hiring. Join the team, they're hiring. Okay, and you can follow this so that when people post up for jobs in Indy, they, you get notified. And let's say you're in a different town, you can say, well, I did Detroit job seekers. There you go. Look who's hiring. You can come up with any number of hashtags and just kind of search them. Hashtags, jobs. You do like this and then look down through there and say, holy cow, look at all these. All these hundreds of jobs somewhere. And I'm going to just do jobs. How about New York? I'm wondering if that would be in there. 153 posts. Boom. Now, you've got an Instagram account. I got an Instagram account. Just get in there and post up with a picture or a video and use that hashtag in your comments. If you do a video, it would be awesome. Of you talking to them about the opportunity. How cool could that be? See, I'm not pointing you to Indeed or anywhere else like that. Do it yourself or hire someone who will catch your vision and put it out there. It can't be cold. It's got to be personalized. And I'm going to take you right back to CJ's quote here, CJ Johnson. Never let a blind person proofread your vision. You have to do it for yourself or find people that will share the vision with you. Now, I just showed you where to hunt for ducks. You may have some others that you can think of. My three were what? To review, Facebook, Nextdoor, Instagram. I'm not thinking of any others that are major to get on for this. If you got one, great. Use it. Okay. So now what do we do? You're going to have to tell them something when you get on there, and it needs to be inspirational. And hey, Doug, if you're still there, it's like, send me something inspirational. What do you tell people when you're wanting to do a job, bring them into your company? What do you tell people? And that they're inspired and they think, it's like, I want to work with you. I want to work at that place. And I will tell you, if you're a business owner and you're gruff and sad and not happy and not a good cheerleader, then you need to find one in your organization and have them do the hiring and have them be. Now, they can't leave once they do the hiring because the message needs to be on point. But can you be inspirational? What are the people looking for? How about it's a good place to work? And your employees can say this when they're posting up in Facebook and other places. Good place to work. Where I work, we really like it. What else is a good thing to tell people? There's financial upside. You're going to start here and good things can happen. Here's number three thing to tell people. There's training, ongoing and continuous, and not, then they'll be learning as they go. But here's the thing, or not. Let's just talk about that. Training, ongoing and continuous. Sometimes when it's startup-y or it's an old company and you never really organized for hiring people and your onboarding process really stinks, and people come on and they feel lost on the first day because there's no plan. Okay, that happens. Companies, that's okay. There are old companies that have that problem. It's called, onboarding. Well, why don't you decide today that you're going to do onboarding in an organized fashion and you're going to hire people. And every time you hire someone, you're going to help them help you and the rest of the organization by writing down everything that they did to get trained. And as they learn and say, listen, here's your email, here's our shared drive, and just start a Word document that's a description of your job. And we're going to start out with what descriptions you used when you were hiring them. And then say, now we're going to get down through that thing. And, it'll be great. But we need to use this time to actually train new people how to write down what you did to be successful, and then you can use it next time you're hiring. So go ahead and build your onboarding process. And look, Doug, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Doug Wing says, you guys need to know, Doug Wing is the former family member and owner of one of the owners of the Little Giant Ladder Company. And he's also here to help people. And in fact, there's a show on where he was on my show with me, and the title of it was How to Love People and Use Money. And so this is awesome. So Doug says, you create an atmosphere where people will want to stay. They need to know that you love and care for them. And this is Doug and at the Little Giant Ladder Company, we did little things that give them their birthdays off with pay, for instance, little things like that. And it's like, that is awesome. I remember at Stratus, when we were small, especially, we would have birthday celebrations there. And then every week, when we'd have a meeting, we'd always have a meeting every week on Wednesday morning and have some coffee and donuts and things like that. And we would recognize people for things that they had done during the week. And we would talk about the company and help them feel like they're a very, very big part of the company. Thank you, Doug, for this wisdom. This is great. Make it what they want. Here are the company goals. We're high, fast, and moving, and you can ride the bullet train with us. Or you can elect to work on the tracks. It's okay. But in the hiring process, you can share the big dream and the cool things that are happening, and here's where we're going. And if someone says, I just want a job, I don't really want to conquer the world here, have you got any of those for me? And say, you bet. You bet. But we just need to understand so that we can really meet your needs as a potential employee. There we go. Doug says, at Little Giant, we have a lot of assets, but the most important asset we have are our employees. And that's a quote by Hal Wing, Doug's father, and Hal is the founder of the Little Giant Ladder Company. And I also might say, it's like Doug is writing a book and it's going to be coming out, and I might as well promote it. I'm just going to double check. I believe we go to dougwing.com and you're going to get that. Yeah, there you go. Go to dougwing.com. That's where you go. I'm going to type it in here on the thing so that you guys can know. Um, and when you go there, you're going to be able to get notified when his book launches, which won't be too long. And then at the same time, if you want to get to know Doug Wing personally, uh, just say you met him on this show. And look, you don't even have to say that. Doug's right with you. He really is a great people person. And you can see that he does sales training, business consulting, keynote speaking, executive coaching. And it's really important when you do that sort of thing to do it with someone that's done it before, made it before, and knows what's going on. So be sure and go to dougwing.com and become friends with him. Hey, I didn't even know we were going to do that. I'm going late on this topic. Let me keep going here because I want to wrap it up with everyone. We talked about the essence of what people are looking for, and everyone needs to be part of the success of the company. So communication is huge. And then it's going to be great, and you will be glad you came. Any questions, potential employee? Finally, number 3, to the trick to keeping these people once you get them is write down and know what you've told them and what dream you're weaving and which means the goals of the company and how you're doing and how you're going to include them, how you're going to communicate, and make it your mission daily to talk and walk what you promised and the dream that you wove. Now, lose that and you lose them. Use that and you win. And that's a Jay Skinner. Lose that. That means you stop having the weekly meetings. You stop talking to them about the dream. You stop helping them become part of the success of your company and giving them opportunities to go and grow, because that's what you need to focus on as the employer is the success of your employees. I'm not kidding, man. Train them up so that they could go to your competitor and kill it. And they'll love you so much they won't want to leave. Lose that and you lose them. Use that and you win. Mr. Business Owner, Mr. Hiring Manager, you become what you think about. Earl Nightingale said that. And if you look it up on YouTube, you can hear that. It's a wonderful talk called The Strangest Secret. But the thing is that are you thinking about these high ideals that you weave in the dreams of your employees that they can feel comfortable to put out on Facebook and Instagram and Nextdoor, all about come work for us? You're going to love it. And then when you talk to them, are you giving them something to dream about and to be excited about by working with you that will help them be happy that they ever came? So that's how you go. Hiring places and ways that work. And finally, how do you keep them? Well, let's see if there's any other comments. I've done my time. I actually went a little long. And Doug, you're welcome. I love you, man. Tom, you're welcome. Thank you. I love you too. I love everybody here. And I guess that's probably not a bad thing to end up on. Can you look at your employees and say, I love you. You guys are great. Thank you for what you've done for the company and for what you've done for us. I just pray that I have done for you so that you can say that. By the way, I don't know if you heard that bark in the background, but that's Bailey the pallet dog. Follow me on what? Gonna follow me on TikTok. Every day there's a TikTok somewhere from me for 100 days without stopping. And then I post some of them up on LinkedIn, Facebook, and all the other places. God bless you guys for coming. Thank you so much for being a part of this. And I'm going to leave this for you to think about, because every one of you that is a potential employer and every one of you that's a potential employee, you need to look for people that think like this. Thank you. Have a great day. Because every time it rains, Pennies from heaven. God bless you. Thanks for coming. I'll see you next Friday, 10:35, Buyers and Sellers Show. I'm Jay Skinner, and I'm so glad you came. Bye now.